your boy JZ, and I'm back with a brand new video, guys, for the first Descendant. And yeah, this video is not gonna be that long, but I'm gonna just show you guys all my routines that I do every single day, my daily routine in the first Descendant. Like, how do I level up my Descendants? How do I level up all my guns? And what are the easiest ways for me to get like the blueprints for the catalyst and energy activators, and like what do I do every day in the game. So without further ado, let's just get right into this. So the first thing is, guys, every single day, I try my level best to do like at least four of any of the void intercept battles on hard difficulty, like at least like any four. And the ones that I do like the most are like the Devourer and the Dead Bride. Like these are pretty easy for me with my Haley build, and sometimes I do Pyromaniac. These days I'm trying to do Molten Fortress a lot, but Molten Fortress is like a really easy, really like a really easy intercept battle. But the only problem with this is the when you're paired up with randoms, they sometimes they don't know how to do the puzzle for the what do you call it, the immunity phase, and that just really sucks. So yeah, for Dead Bride, I usually go for like these amorphous materials, and like when I'm crafting for a gun or something, for example, like right now I'm focusing on the final masterpiece, and um, I'm actually focusing on three gun builds. So getting final masterpiece parts and everything, that is like really helpful in Dead Bride, and she's pretty easy, very easy with my Haley build, and like I almost just one shot her usually. So that's like very easy for me. That's like one of the first intercept battle, first thing that I do every single day in the game. So next thing is it's actually a really good tip. I learned this when I started playing the game. I actually when like started following the YouTubers for mm, this game, the first thing that they said was
Oh,
never leave your
especially near a
research
child.
place
What do you need?
like idle. It should be always researching something. So for me, that is like the crystallization catalyst and the energy activators usually, and sometimes like a certain gun like the secret garden, synthetic fiber, or like other parts for the gun. And for crystal catalyst, it's just really good to like always every single day do them like twice. For me, I when I wake up, I turn on the game, I just go ahead and put one on research, then I do like the rest of stuff, like just go on with the day, because it takes 8 hours, and then after 8 hours when I like log back in the game, I already have like one catalyst ready to be collected over here, and after that I just pick that up and put another one on research. So that's like pretty good and decent, and it actually helps like a lot. For like every single day you can just level up your guns, your descendants easily. And now moving on to the level ups, these days this there is an event going on for like 16 days, and just do these every single day. These will reset, the daily ones will reset every day. Do all of them. I haven't done these today, but complete every single one of them every single day, and you will easily get like some of the materials for energy activators for catalyst blue catalyst. And you will, and a plus point is like you get the descendant XP boost, which is a plus 30% boost, which is pretty good, pretty decent, and like a gun boost. So and weekly, just wait for the week, and don't forget to complete these, because these are like the most amazing thing, because you get like the catalyst, you get bunch of resources, so it just saves you up some like time and all. So yes. And what there's a tip. I don't know if a lot of you guys know this or not, but what I do usually is go on the mailbox, and you can see I haven't collected these right now, but I will when I'm playing the game, when I'm like actually grinding for the guns, actually leveling them up. So for these, just save them up. There is a timer. You can collect them before 87 days. So like that's like a lot. And XP also, XPs and everything. So that's like amazing for me. And right now I'm also focusing on Enduring Legacy and like the Secret Garden, Excava, a bunch of other a lot of guns actually, not gonna lie. And of course it takes time. Excava is done almost, but mm, the best thing is just put like a catalyst on them and do your missions, do like some grinding missions. That's what I do every single day. Whenever I log back in, my guns are already level 40, and I just go ahead and start doing, go on access info. I start doing these missions for the advanced neural circuit, for like mixed energy residue. Yeah, you can get them from encrypted boxes, so just use Enzo and grab like a bunch that can easily last you for like a week or something, and then get these ion particles for the energy activators and a bunch of other things just for these two. Then when I'm done with these, I switch over to my ultimate Freyna, and I go over and do the 400% dungeons, which are amazing for the XP, which are hands down like the best ones for the XP. And you guys can see right here, I'll show it to you guys. You guys can get like 154,000 XP for your Descendants and 154,000 XP for your guns, which is amazing. It takes like I think four missions probably, 4 or 5 missions probably, for like leveling up your guns and your um Descendant. But the Descendants take less time than the guns. But yeah, you have like, if you have like some golden external components and all, so that's pretty good. And yeah, so this is like all the leveling up that I do every single day. And every day, whenever I play the game, my aim is to at least um, fully max out the gun 2 times. Like put a catalyst, reach level 40, and then put a catalyst and then reach 40 again. And like 2 times, at least 2 times, one gun or like maybe all three of them. So what I do is like right now the Enduring Legacy is right here. I'm done with Thundercade, so I don't need that. So over here I'll equip the Secret Garden, and over here I'll equip like the Excava, and all three of them have a catalyst on them. So they just level up, they just keep on getting levels. And when I'm done with all three of them, I just put catalyst on three of them again, and then just do it once all over again. So for that, of course, you need like a lot of catalysts, and I'm gonna get back to that thing. But yeah, that's like the daily leveling up routine for me. So it actually helps me a lot. And yep. So talking about the amorphous materials, the blueprints, because yeah, I just told you guys I do use the catalyst the most. Energy activators, not that much, but catalysts the most. Like I start with the catalyst, and while the energy activators are cooking, of course, energy activators are amazing, but due to their 6% chance of dropping, they are sometimes pretty hard to get and all. One thing that I've noticed in the game, I don't know if it's different for you guys or not, but I usually get energy activators on like the first or the second try in Devourer. No other boss gives me this, but that's actually true. I only get energy activators from Devourer. I don't know why. None of these guys, sometimes someone will drop one, but this guy 100% guaranteed drops me a energy activator every single time, without even using the shape stabilizer. So yeah. So talking about shape stabilizers actually, um, if you guys need shape stabilizers, you guys have the ETA dash zero, and just go there. And every single week on Fridays, it resets. It has like a bunch of shape stabilizers, and of course, when you are doing missions for especially 400% dungeons, you have a pretty good chance of getting energy activators. Not sorry, not energy activators, the shape stabilizer forms, which is absolutely amazing for getting energy activators because it makes it to a 10% chance instead of a 6% chance. And yeah, so that's the main things that I'm doing every single day. Aside from that, of course, when we go over to Descendants, I still have to get VSI and Ajax and Ultimate Lepic. So I'm when I'm like free and I don't have anything else to do, I'm grinding for their blueprints. Of course, sometimes you get them like really quickly. Sometimes you just take a lot of time to get them. So yeah, I mean, and for leveling up the Descendants, the best missions right now, in my opinion, I might be wrong about this, but for me, because I do end up getting a lot of things. Like for example, where is it? Yeah, the block copier mining. For me, it is a long mission. It takes like 30 minutes, but you can easily go to level from level 1 to level 40 for a descendant easily, like in one entire go for like 10 waves. And 10 waves, I mean, it's good and it's actually really good for your gold also because with the new update, there is the reactor implanting over here. It requires a lot of gold actually. It requires a ton of gold. So I'll show you guys wait. So it's over here 10,000. But for both of these, the research cost is like 5,000. For this is it's 300,000. It requires like a lot of gold. Of course, you won't just do it once. You'll have to do it like two, three times, two different reactors. So you do need gold now. And of course, Copier is hands down the most important thing in the game, in my opinion. It's actually more important than the other blueprints because if you don't have copier, you won't be able to upgrade any module for your descendants, for your guns, anything. And for both, I would suggest go in 400% dungeons with Ultimate Freyna or Ultimate Bunny or any if you guys have the proper builds. I do have a really good build for Ultimate Freyna for 400% dungeons. The link will be in the description. And for Bunny, I usually don't use Bunny for 400% dungeons. I usually use Ultimate Freyna and just throw your toxic thing and just chill for a second. The Vulgus will drop a lot of gold, a lot of copier, and when you're done with the mission, you can check it, check how much you received at the end, and it's usually like for me, from 400% dungeons, it's usually 10,000 per run, 11,000 per run. Like it sometimes even go till 14,000, and for that much of copier, it's an amazing mission. 400% dungeons are one of the best for getting gold, copier, levels, everything. So I would highly suggest you guys go and do 400% dungeons at least like 4 or 5 times every single day. And yeah, and the next thing for copier, of course,
Hey there.
I
What
think
can I help you with?
everybody knows this. Just go here, dismantle like the duplicate modules. I won't do it right now because I like to just uh, have like a lot of them and then do it like once I reach like 600k and all. I once was maxed out on all the modules and then sold them. It gave me 700,000 copier, which is amazing, which is like hands down a really good number. And yeah, you can easily level up like 4 or 5 mods easy. And yeah, so that is like my daily routine right now with the event going on, the Descendant daily tasks and all. It just makes life really easy, and the drop rates and everything, which is like amazing in the game right now. Like I won't say the best, but right, they are actually pretty good and pretty decent. You like if you are going for um, Ajax or PS or anyone, you do end up getting all their blueprints and everything in a day, probably, if you like grind enough and all. So I actually managed to finish Ultimate Frena's entire um, grind in like I think maximum 2 days, and as like I'm not even counting the research day. Of course, the research day does take long, and all, but it's good. It's good. And for the last thing that I would like to say, where it is, yeah, the mastery rank. Mastery rank goes up with a new descendant. Of course, once you have the descendant and you put a catalyst on them, you won't get any what do you call it? Any XP for the mastery rank. But with new guns, for example, I just received Smithereens. Um, okay, no, it's still cooking. Sorry. When I received the Smithereens, if I go ahead and like do like some grinding with that gun, of course it will be once it reach level 40, all the XP you are gonna get like mastery XP over that. But for me, I don't focus on the mastery levels that much, but of course it's just there. It takes long, it will go up eventually. And yeah, so mastery, it doesn't matter that much, but I mean, it's a good thing. And yeah, so this is probably like a really short video, and that's like my entire daily routine on the first Descendant, how I do things, how I manage to level up all my characters every single day, and how do I like build them, what is like everything. And yeah, so if you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and be sure to subscribe, guys. I will be posting a lot of more guides for this game and more games in the future. So be sure to subscribe, guys. Hit that post notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and bye bye.